have another, but when I do, it comes straight from the beaver.
Courtney's late talk. Boom. Boom. Courtney's late talk. Courtney's late talk. Boom. Courtney's late talk. Courtney's late talk. Courtney's late talk. Courtney's late, Courtney's late. I don't know myself enough to know what I do that comes straight from the beat. Courtney's late talk. Courtney's late talk. Courtney's late talk. I don't always have an element, but when I do, it comes straight from the beat.
Sorry, I was doing 100 billion things at once here, and I got a little sidetracked. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hadn't been feeling good. I don't have a headache anymore, but I still feel blah, so I'm okay. Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Hello.
Hey, Yossi, Gil, Courtney,
Hello.
and Chat.
What's up? So, hello.
I'm sorry. And Chat.
Hey, Nate Mitch. Hello, Gear. Hey, Green Granny. Thank you for coming in. Barry, Gil, Yosi, thank you for being here. Oh, Homestead Aquarius was gifted a membership. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Garden State Gardener, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming in tonight. Jaden, hello. Thank you, LG, and everyone else.
I discovered something about gifts, gift memberships. A person, once they accept a gift membership, if they get that 30-day subside and they don't join, pay on their own, the next time someone gifts it, it automatically gives it to them.
Oh.
Okay. So
Okay.
I found out with somebody on my channel. I noticed theirs had expired, and Gear somebody gave one out, and bang, it went to them. They weren't in the chat.
Oh,
they
nice.
wouldn't even watch it, and it went and gave it to them because they had signed up to accept gifts.
Okay, well that makes sense.
About that because I hadn't seen it come out of my bank, and I'm like,
Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you.
Hey, Ginger. Thanks for coming in. Those of you that hadn't seen it, Ginger Ninja came out with a video a couple days ago or something. I can't remember the timeline right now. But anyway, it was a really good video. It was food. She was making a casserole, and it looked really good. So head on over there and take a look at it because it was really cool. So
Not right now, unless you want to.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't feel good today. Like, okay, it started with heartburn first and foremost. 3 days ago, I had heartburn. Beef stew cornbread casserole. That's what it was called. And it looked really good. She used Campbell's chunky soup to make it. So it looked really inexpensive, and it looked really good. So.
And easy.
Yeah, easy. But anyway, it started like 3 days ago. I just had like really bad heartburn, and I still have it. Like I was taking Tums. But I've been doing a lot of research, and that's probably the opposite of what I should be doing. But anyway, I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've been taking Tums to get rid of it and stuff like that. And then today, like I had heartburn all day, just really didn't feel good, and a just sour stomach, and then a piercing headache, just piercing. And then my body has been kind of out of whack, like my neck and I didn't throw out my back, but I hurt my back 3 days ago. I bent over and was changing Fred, and just like there was just burning sensation, and it hurt really bad. And so now I feel like I'm a lady. I feel like I'm 80. Like my hip hurts, and now of course I feel like out of whack, really. So now my neck is starting to hurt, and I haven't had neck pain in a really long time. It's usually something I would get when I was typing all the time. It like goes all the way up into the back of my head up here, and I haven't been. I mean, I would do 200 or 300 applications a day typing, so it wasn't, I don't know. It's just
bending over like that, you probably just strained a muscle.
Yeah.
And then when the muscle strained, it tweaked and stuff and did a little spasm, and that caused the heat pain you felt and everything else. Well, that misaligned a vertebrae or whatever. And now you're getting weird signals going back up, and now your muscles, everything's trying to go weird ways and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like that. It's just causing me to get a headache and everything else. So
yeah,
hot bath, and then have Dustin go on your back, start down in the pelvis area, and just along the side, and just kind of go up about 6 or 7 times, pushing a little bit harder each time in, and it should just kind of help align everything back up again.
Yeah.
I spent many years going to a chiropractor, and he taught me all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that's good. I know I need my neck cracked. It's been 4 years. I went to a chiropractor after I was pregnant because I didn't have a normal pregnancy. Like I had a spinal done instead of an epidural, blah, blah, blah. So I had a spinal done. Well, they always say like after, I didn't believe it, but they said after a spinal, like things can get really whacked out because they're tapping into your spinal fluid.
Yeah.
So, my whole body would ache. My body would ache. I like couldn't move. I was super stiff. I felt like if I were to sit on the floor, I wouldn't be able to get up, like stuff like that. Just had major issues. So I went to a chiropractor, and he's like, your body's just out of whack from being pregnant. He's like, let me crack you and whatever. So he did it for about, I don't know. I went, you know how they always try to get you to go every week or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I went like 3 or 4 weeks, and he cracked my neck and everything. And it felt great. And I felt great for like 4 years until now. So now I'm out of whack again, I think. So I took some Advil.
One of the things that my chiropractor was doing to me there, and he suggested I get one at home, is one of those inversion tables.
Yeah.
You're standing on it, you hook your feet in the thing, and you just kind of grab hold of the sides, and you just kind of flip yourself upside down.
Oh, the inversion.
Wiggle and everything, and everything just kind of stretches out. Those things help a lot.
I have a friend that swears by those.
Mm-hmm.
They look
Shawnee Chab, thanks.
They look like a bat hanging upside down.
I wasn't gonna go live, but I just, I feel bad when I don't. So
okay to say you miss us.
Yeah, that too. But I felt bad. I'm like, I can just sit here. Like, this isn't hard. Mm-hmm. It's not like I'm out there, whatever. By the way, I think DoorDash had a lot to do with this. And I'm not trying to be a wimp. But getting in and out of the car constantly, I think it's just whacked me. Like, it's whacked my back out of whatever. And it didn't at first. And then in the beginning, like, even last time I DoorDash, I've been running. I've been running to people's apartment doors just to get exercise. So I think I am just out of whack, and I'm starting to feel my age.
Yeah, the worst part of that is the car, because they're really not. The seats in cars, they can say they're for your back and all that stuff, but they're not. Yeah. I can't sit. like I can't sit for hours on a road trip without many stops because my knees start to hurt, and then it shoots up my thighs and up into my back.
Yeah.
I just can't do it anymore. So
Yeah, I haven't had a comfortable vehicle seat since my 1965 Dodge Power Wagon bench seat. That thing was comfortable. I could ride in that thing for 12 hours a day.
yeah,
It was those old seats and stuff from back in the 60s were built for comfort. They didn't start going all this ergonomic stuff that, it's like, wait a minute, it's built for someone a little bit different than I am. Somebody a little bit taller, a little bit shorter, a little bit narrower, a little bit whatever. It's just,
my
those
Ford
customized
F100 was,
yeah.
my F100 was like that. It was a 1970 model. The kind that did not have power steering, but it was so comfortable. I actually did sleep in it a few times. It was that bench seat.
Oh, yeah. The bench seats were great.
Yeah,
They were bouncy.
yeah, they were.
Yes, they were.
Well, I wasn't going to talk about that part of them.
Yeah, I almost did, but
I just meant like when I was a kid.
Oh,
I just remember
Yeah, we're
bouncing.
talking about sex still. Jeez.
Golly.
oh, what do you mean sex? I was just talking about banging your head on the ceiling and going over rocks and stuff.
no, that's possible too, Gil.
Yeah.
Hit my head.
You're right. What were you saying, honey?
I said I definitely hit my head in the back seat bouncing around as a kid, not like sexually, just being a goofball.
Kids running around. You got an 8-foot wide bench seat in the back. You're running back and forth, jumping up and down.
Oh yeah, I mean I know what's wrong with me. Those rides in that station wagon at the very back, it had that was the worst suspension in the back end because here's your wheels and here your suspension's all right here and here's the back end of this thing and you're like this and I've hit my head on the windows, the ceiling. That's what's wrong with me.
Yep. I try to remember that.
They had that big metal thing, deck in the back. And if your mom or dad tapped the brakes too high, you went sliding forward, or they punched it, you went sliding back.
Ours was a Chevy with the fake wood paneling. And actually, we were sitting on seats. There was a whole nother row of seats that you could fold up and raise those up and sit in them. You could set all the seats down except for the very front, and the front was a bench, and the whole thing was just like a pickup truck, in the back.
You could put an 8-foot sheet of plywood in there.
Yeah.
I want to see someone try to do that with a modern one.
Yeah. The modern ones are a joke.
I'll tell you what, the best vehicle I ever had for hauling was my Chevy HHR.
Yeah, I bet.
That was the best vehicle. I mean, I put so much wood in there. Like, there was these railroad ties that I saw. And somebody was giving them away for free.
Oh my gosh.
And so then I picked them up and put them in the car.
Wow.
And they fit in the car. So, yeah.
I miss my minivan because of that too. The minivan could do the same thing.
Yeah. The HHR was one of the last ones to advertise that you could put 8-foot boards in it.
Yeah, I just miss it because, when we would go somewhere, like, we could sleep in the back and we could sleep comfortably.
That was Chevy's answer to the PT Cruiser, I think.
Yeah.
It was just a little bit bigger.
Better answer.
So when we went to New Hampshire, we wanted to sleep in the back. You guys saw us because we were on your live. So we wanted to sleep in the back. That was the most uncomfortable. Like, I will never sleep in the back of my GMC train ever again. It was so horrible. It was just not comfortable. However, it was fine. The guy checked us in early, so we got into our hotel early, and it worked out fine. But
that stinks, though, when you think you can, and then it's like,
yeah, yeah. Our legs had to cross big time. It was like, but we slept for most of the night, and then
Yeah, I would need a room just for the visits to the potty at night. I wouldn't want to be going in
it was
and out.
funny
Like,
because we had spoke to Gina and Chris about that. I was like, hey, because you know me, I have bathroom emergencies, so I spoke to Gina and Chris about it. I said, so was there a place? Because by the way, it's like 10 o'clock there and it's dead as a doornail. There's nothing open. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, what if I have to go to the bathroom? Like, I was worried about that. And they're like, there's this gas station. It's awesome. So after they got off work, we met them. We went to that gas station, and it was like the cleanest gas station restroom. And it was like an old lady working. And like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, so if something really like emergency happens, I need to come here because it was like the nicest restroom. It was like, it's like going to the bathroom at home. So I was like, okay, so if something happens, I'll just go here. We'll drive here. And then, but it was just for one night. So it was all good. Except for when my husband plugged this toilet. We stayed the night at the hotel. By the way, the hotel was super shitty that we stayed in.
Oh, man.
It was gross, you know? And it was gross, and it was really, you could tell that it was owned by a tight ass. Like, they had community soap in the shower.
What?
Yeah, instead of giving you your own shower gel and shampoo and conditioner, no. They had a lock system, and it was attached to the tile in the shower, but it was community. So somebody before you had used it. Like, disgusting. So then we're thinking, you know, because we just stayed at that nice, really nice hotel for Superb. Like, I stayed at there. So I'm thinking, like, they're going to have this banging breakfast because that's, you know, in Amish country, you have little old Amish ladies, like, cooking the breakfast, you know? So it was, like, good shit, you know? And so we go downstairs. They had community milk for everybody instead of having individual milk cartons. So if you wanted cereal, you were using the cereal, the milk that somebody had poured previously. Everything was really crappy, and they didn't have regular meat. They had your choice of, it was like, it was just strange. They had 3 different sausages, and one of them was turkey sausage, which was really strange for a breakfast at a hotel. They just had really, really strange shit. And we ate there for like a second, watched everybody, and even like you could tell people were even miserable with the coffee.
Oh no.
And we were like, let's just get the hell out of here. And we ate at McDonald's every morning for breakfast because it was ridiculous, you know? No, we ate at, I think it was called Linda's. It was like a really nice, we ate there. I took pictures of the food. It was like really, really nice. But I couldn't eat all of it because I was afraid.
Yeah.
I was afraid that then I would have to use the bathroom somewhere, because there was one time we went to that America's Stonehenge, and you're out walking around, there are trails and stuff. It's not like I can just go to the bathroom. So I don't know where she went, but she left us. But anyway, there we go. Anyway, our hotel was really crappy. You could tell that it was a tight ass zone. Anyway, we get there. I think this is our last night, and we renewed it for another night. So we stayed a day extra, and we got back. I don't know. Dustin plugged the toilet, and he had to use a hanger to unplug the toilet. Right? With the hanger aside, knowing that he used it in the toilet.
Yes.
So anyway, we left the room. We came back. Everything was nice and neat, and the hanger was back on the
Did you know when it was?
Dude, like we hadn't even left. I don't know what had happened, but anyway, we were like laughing about it. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, right. It's like vacation, exactly.
But everything else was great. We did have a place to sleep at night. However, when you slept on the mattress went like this. So, and if I would have scooted over anymore, like I would have literally been uncontrolled rolling towards Dustin. It would have been bad. But it was great. We still had a good time.
Courtney. Woo!
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't stay at another hotel because we went to the McDonald's and we were talking to this other group of people. And they were talking to us about their hotel. And the woman said that she wouldn't go barefoot in the hotel room, that she just you put on her socks because when she got out of the shower and used the mat, her, like, you could see the dirt coming off the floor through the mat from her footprints. And then she said there was blood splatters all over the wall.
Oh my.
I'm like, oh, she's like, yeah, she's like, it's one hell of a hotel. She's like, it's disgusting. She's like, that's why we're eating here for breakfast. So I'm like, oh my God, so glad we didn't choose that hotel.
It must have been the CSI room.
Something. And we stayed at a Holiday Inn. So they're supposed to be highly reputable places.
Yeah.
The
But
problem is, not all Holiday Inns are corporate owned.
yeah, you could tell this one wasn't.
Yeah.
The trash cans were significantly placed right outside our door.
Wow.
So as soon as you opened up, you could see the trash from everybody's room. I'm like, why isn't this like in their closet?
Weird.
Yeah, it was just outside in the hallway, like right there.
Just to make it easier for them to do cleanup. I don't know.
But at the same time, you have guests. Guests don't want to see your trash.
Trash, no. It's gross.
Yeah, but anyway, it was the hotel experience was an experience, but we still had fun outside of the hotel crap. But yeah, and then the guy did not know how to book another hotel room for us for a night, so I booked it online through his phone through Expedia or something. Because the guy said conveniently, he's like, "We don't have any more rooms for tomorrow." And my husband's like, "What?" I'm like, "I just checked online and it says you have tons of rooms available." So my husband booked it online. Then when we came through, they're like, "Excuse me, can we talk to you for a minute? You can still stay in the same room. We noticed that you booked another room for down the hall. You can still stay in the same room." I'm like, "But I thought it was booked all weekend." Like, I'm so confused. Like, the guy did not know what he was doing,
Oh my.
But yeah.
They have schools for hotel operations.
Yeah.
Well, this guy needed to go to it, I tell you.
Probably 2 years, at least.
Yeah.
Make sure it sinks in.
It didn't sound like the type of hotel, though, that you would really get the people that went to school for that.
Exactly.
Well,
like one out of a movie,
the continental breakfast was like, okay, and my husband's like, I wanted some toast, but he's like, I didn't even know how to work the toaster.
Wow.
Because it was that complicated. Weird. And they didn't have, like when you stay at a Hampton, they have like waffle makers and all that. It didn't have anything like that. It wasn't, it was just, So.
Did you leave a review after your trip online?
I don't think we did. We were going to, but I don't think we did.
I'll do it for you.
Right. Just send it to us.
One of the coat hangers had poop on it.
By the way, good luck figuring out which one it is.
I do those things for Google where you go somewhere and then you do a review and you put a pin for that place and things like
Mhm.
that. I'm brutal, so I wouldn't care to say, don't go here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One
They
thing
have crappy hangers.
I was not happy about is we were exhausted. We slept in the car for the first night, you know, because
Mhm.
we got there super early. And so we slept in the car, and around 4 a.m., there was an electric worker, you know, those ones that work on the poles that have the buckets, and
Mhm.
you know. So he decided to start his truck at 4 a.m. and he was like right next to us. And so his diesel engine truck at 4 a.m. literally ran for an hour. Right. And I'm thinking, I talked to Dustin, I'm like, it's not snowing. It's not even cold. Why did he have to run his vehicle for an hour before he leaves? It made no sense. I was so mad. Oh.
Probably charging his phone.
Yeah.
I made the mistake one night at a truck stop. We were going between Kentucky and Cleveland, and
I agree, LG.
we made the mistake. We parked right up behind a diesel truck, and the fumes apparently were blowing right over towards our vehicle.
Ooh.
Anytime we kicked the heat on, it was just like we had our face in the exhaust. You know,
Yeah.
we ended up having we drove like all the way around to avoid all the the 18-wheelers,
Mhm.
and finally we just said the heck with it. We're both wide awake. Let's just hit the road again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We didn't get any sleep that night, but oof.
They split them now, like on our rest stops on the way up. They'll split the 18-wheelers from the cars. And that's also so the 18-wheelers can have their privacy too.
Yeah, that's the way they are. I know Ohio's like that because most of the trucks are up in the back, and then
Mhm.
all the 4-wheelers are up front.
Yeah.
I stayed at a lovely B&B in Mount Airy, Mayberry, because we wanted to go to Mayberry on vacation. And
Mhm.
we stayed at this beautiful bed and breakfast. And yeah, every morning was just this fabulous breakfast. And all the rooms, the guy was a former firefighter. So he basically decked out every room with like old antique firefighter stuff, you know.
Nice.
So it was just really cool to stay there. And they had this beautiful wraparound porch, and it rained a couple of nights, and they had rocking chairs on the porch. And so we just sat out on the porch drinking wine, and you know, it was just like really, really, really nice.
Sounds really nice.
Yeah.
I need a vacation like that.
Yeah, I highly suggest Mayberry. It was so relaxing. It really was. And they had little wineries, and it was really nice.
I'll mention it to the missus. She might be interested.
Yeah. And it's not too far from you guys. It's not too far in general. It's yeah. Really nice. But yeah, so that was my experience with that in the hotel. And my husband plugging the toilet and using a hanger. That was interesting. It was weird because we had just did that switch. So they had already been in the room to clean. And so we were just like, I was like, oh crap. I'm like, what if I have to use the bathroom? I'm like, I can't go without a bathroom. I was like panicked. So, but anyway, it was funny.
There's a motel between London and Corbin, Kentucky, that looks like it was forgotten. Like it's in operation. I stayed there, but it looked like it was a throwback from the 50s. It was just that old. There was not a single new appliance in there, except right there at the desk. Like there's, fancy phones and all that crap. But if you went
Yeah.
through the whole place, it just looked like time forgot that place. And there's this old man, kind of
Yeah.
hunched over, and he could barely look you in the eye. Now I see why it was so inexpensive.
Hmm.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. It was just, I mean,
Hey, Garrett. Thanks for coming in. One bed and breakfast I really, really liked. My husband is really weird about bed and breakfasts because he doesn't want that family atmosphere with people he doesn't know. Because some bed and breakfasts, like you have to eat with everybody in the morning kind of deal.
Hmm.
We stayed at one on our honeymoon in Gettysburg, and it was really nice. They didn't have a breakfast per se. They just had a really old looking 1950s done up kitchen. And inside it was just filled with like granola bars and cereal. And they had like a 1950s fridge put with milk and, and whatever. So you could just grab and go. They didn't cook you anything. It was just all cereals and banana and apples and, that kind of thing. And we actually liked that a lot better versus having to eat with strangers. Like, you know what I mean? It was just awkward. So it was really nice. Oh, Lord. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Thanks for coming in, Garrett. Appreciate you.
I'm curious what the walkway looks like now. It's probably covered in snow.
Are you guys really getting a lot of snow? I don't even know what it looks like outside.
Well, the funny thing is, it wasn't really in the forecast for us, but it started 2 hours ago. You'd think it'd be a pile of snow out there, but
Yeah.
the picture I sent on Messenger, that was an hour ago. So
Yeah.
I don't really want to open the door to find out.
Yeah.
It's warm in here, man. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really warm in here. That's why my face is all red, because it's kind of, usually I let this door open and the stove is literally on the other side. So I let this door open and it kind of got really warm in here.
Is there a window in there?
Yeah, I'm not opening it though.
I got the heat in the house. I'm going to keep it in the house.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, but that's the thing. This is a mobile home, but there's 2 bathrooms. Over here is the master bedroom, so it's naturally got its own bathroom. And then there's the one back here at the back door. That one, there's no heat in there, but yet it is hot all the time.
Yeah.
At least as long as the stove is going, it's almost like the heat's going down the hallway and making a sharp left turn into the bathroom, and that's where it all ends up at.
The vent.
Yeah.
The vent is probably just naturally drawn, and it pulls into there.
Yeah.
Now, within my master bath is the coldest room in the house because it draws down from there to the fire, to the wood burning stove,
Yeah.
So it draws from that side.
Now the bathroom door is usually left open in the small bathroom, and the door to the master bedroom is always closed. I don't let the cats go in there or anything because I don't want them messing it up.
Yeah. 50 inches of snow in Buffalo is not really. It's not.
I'm gonna peek. I'll be right back.
That sounds like a typical thing for Buffalo, New York. And I can remember a couple years back, Connecticut got slammed. And like the snow went all the way up to their windows and stuff. It was insane. Like they had to dig out basically.
Yikes.
Yeah, okay, it stopped. So we're good.
I'm not into snow again.
We have a 20% chance of snow tonight after 2 o'clock, 2 in the morning, and then a 20% chance tomorrow morning before 11 o'clock. Then we have freezing fog before noon.
Oh boy.
You know what's funny is I still had petunias and snapdragons and zinnias in my front pot by the road.
Wow.
Like
Well,
today.
What is he?
not anymore.
I mean I don't understand why they're still alive, but they
Yeah.
are.
I guess I ought to go out and check the lettuce out in the raised planter bed, see how it's doing with the single digit colds we've been having.
I bet you the lettuce is like super good.
Right now, it'll explode tomorrow morning. All the little cells in it.
Well,
Probably.
see, we've been
As long as it didn't
had single
freeze.
digit weathers for the last week and a half for our
Mm.
lows.
Yeah, as long as it didn't freeze, I bet you it's super sweet and it's probably really good.
Yeah. Well, it's got straw piled up around it and stuff too, so
Oh, yeah.
there may be enough warmth underneath there to just keep it going.
What's up with the glasses, Gil? Are those new?
I've been spending hours and hours on the computer, and when I do that, I start to get a headache unless I wear the blue filter glasses here.
Mm.
They filter out that blue light so I don't get headaches.
Oh, okay.
I totally did a total edit on one of the books today, and going through and spotting little stupid grammatical errors, like I forgot to put the M in them in a spot, and it's like,
Mhm.
So I was just going through making corrections and stuff, and then there were some continuity errors that I spotted that I hadn't spotted before, and I had correct continuity errors. So
That'll
that's
do
the
it.
problem with writing a series of books. You got to have continuity between.
Yossi, you feeling any better?
No,
Mm.
you're feeling
No,
well.
really.
Yeah. I wanted to take a nap, but I couldn't because one of my friends came over and started yapping about something.
Oh. You should have said,
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Bye.
Well, he came on like it was 6 p.m. So
Mm.
Say, I need to go to bed early. Bye. Teasing. I have friends in America. Bye.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm on Eastern Standard Time.
There you go. You'd be like, what? Do you
Yeah.
mean?
you can see me on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was crazy. I think I forgot to take my medication. Might be why I'm so tired.
Yeah, if I don't take mine, I get sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that usually happens later. I start to get sore. I'll be right back. Let me go grab it. Take it.
Because it was raining, and after the rain, it come like high wind, and then it got colder because everything was wet,
Yeah.
and that started my pain.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I've done something different, but and I'm not complaining, and I'm not bragging, but the arthritis has been either not there or just very minimal. Like, you can put up with it, but today and yesterday, my whole body just all at once started hurting, but it wasn't the arthritis. It was the other deal. And because I've been dealing with a whole lot of stuff, stressful stuff. So I broke down and got the 8-hour, Tylenol.
Yeah.
And freaking price went up on that. Big surprise.
Yeah.
But it works. It doesn't, it's never gonna block all the pain, because with the MD, that they don't want you to cover the pain, because if you keep going, it can cause serious damage.
Yeah.
I really don't want to spend the night in the ER.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tylenol is the hardest thing I could take.
Mm.
I'm happy with that because I don't really like taking pills in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take Advil unless it's a necessary.
Yeah, I can't even take that though at all, which
Yeah.
sucks because it works better than Tylenol.
Yeah, Tylenol
Yeah.
does not work for me. And I'm so glad that it doesn't because I didn't take it while I was pregnant at all because I knew I'm like, it's not going to help me. I'm not going to take it. So I'm glad I didn't because there's all those lawsuits against it.
Yeah,
Right.
it takes the edge off, and that's about it. So
Yeah, it helped me tonight. My stomach wasn't feeling good, so I couldn't take the Advil. For a while, I couldn't take Advil. I did natural stuff, and then I had to add Advil in with the fibro I'm talking about. And then finally, I had to go see the doctor and talk to him about what was going on. And he put me on
what I'd like
medication.
to do.
Yeah.
Go see the doctor.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah,
what
Advil's not good to take all the time. However, it is my prime thing to go to when I don't. And I
Yeah.
rarely do. I rarely take Advil, but it's like my prime go-to if I am.
Oh, I usually take it for migraines. I have to. There's nothing else that does it. Okay, my eyeball is doing that thing again.
When you have that peptic ulcers, you can't take anything like that. NSAIDs, you can't take it all. There's a candle.
Yep. So I have an apple pie candle here.
I wish I could smell it.
That's hardcore.
Oh, I want one.
It's pretty hardcore. He gave me the bottom of the pan because what he did is he melted brown sugar, and then we had apple juice from our apples a couple years ago, and he put all that together, and then he put all the alcohol in there.
Oh,
so this is
sounds like a good drink.
I thought it was like a real candle, like you were going to light it up, and it was a candle.
Because I
was
was
wick in there and light it up if you really wanted to.
I'm sure you could.
I saw the pictures she had for the thumbnail. I'm like,
explode.
Wait a minute, she just put that to her mouth. What is wrong with her?
I was thinking the same thing, Barry. I didn't know. I thought it was a real candle they were making. I'm like, what? Dustin makes candles now? What the hell is going on over there?
That's unlike a little candle making to cure whatever you got.
LG, these things do work. They're not. Let me show you what they are. They're actually. Grab it if I can grab it right. They're clip-ons, so they just clip on over my regular magnifiers, and they work pretty good. You can see right there how it gets a color change in it. And it's blocking the blue light that comes out of the computers, which normally if I'm only in here for a couple hours doing a live stream, I get it to go away. But I'm sitting here like 4 hours at a time, just getting into the rhythm of the book and going through it. I start to get a headache if I don't put them on.
I had to stop and get those ones for nighttime driving when we were driving home because I was getting the headaches from the lights coming our direction.
Yeah. Now, if you have a laptop that with like a 15 or 17-inch monitor, a screen on it, you can get the whole thing just clips on over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with a 32-inch monitor, they don't make them that big.
Mine's a 15.5 and it's built in. You just go into settings and turn it on.
Yeah.
Mine's any mini.
That's the reason I bought a laptop in the first place. I'm sorry, yes.
I have like 13-inch.
I think mine's 15-inch.
Yeah, they make it from 17 down. They make them, and you can pick them up at Best Buy. You can pick them up off of Amazon.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. That's a good idea. My eyes are all screwed up. I found out tonight, Hannah was saying that the machines that they're learning on for just different treatments have contraindication. She found out tonight for fibro. I was like, really? She goes, yeah, Mom. She goes, we can't prove it. I don't know how to turn it around and show you when I'm using that camera there, Gear. Hold on, Gear. Hold on. It's tiny. Wait a minute. But yeah, she said that, and let me see if I can bring it up. I don't know if you'll be able to tell how tiny it
He
is.
said he was joking.
Look how tiny it is, Gear. That's what I see. That's why when people come up and they on mine when I'm doing a live, they can get stuck there because I can't see them on this thing.
Somebody's in the basement forever.
Carol,
Can you see me now?
does your computer have an HDMI output on it?
It possibly might. I don't know. It's a
Because
Mac, so it doesn't have many.
Wally World has some ridiculous prices going on right now, and they're probably going to get even more ridiculous next week on the 32-inch, the 26-inch monitor, TVs. The one here is it's the Hisense TV, and the other one, I forget what it's called, but it's basically a Roku TV, enabled TV. And I
wouldn't be able to do that.
I picked that one up for $109.
Wow. I just wouldn't be able to do it because of out here. I don't know where I'm going to end up once things are all shifted around and cleaned up and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and this is right on my kitchen table with all the other crap out here.
Yeah, so that's just one of the things to keep in mind, because the prices are going to go insane next week.
Yeah.
And I did
are on
Amazon. I got a bracket thing that I just put 4 screws in the wall, has an arm coming down off of it, and then the TV went on it, and it could swing out of the way. And you could bring it back out. And my mom loved that thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Kitty. I'm gonna have to move your box. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, not the box. But yeah, she said contraindications just like, and she named his like epilepsy. If you're pregnant, I'm like, well, I'm definitely not pregnant, honey, so I don't have to worry about a double contraindication. That one's off the table, so yeah, just have to worry about the fibro. But I was like, why? Did you ask her? She goes, no. I'm like, well, you need to go back and ask her. I said, is it because it's nerves and brain related? And it's like, I would think so. She goes, but we're not allowed to go too close to the spine because of the nerves. And I was like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to start dry brushing again. I was going to do that. Oh, that's right. Then Mom moved in. That's right. I forgot. I was asking her about lymphatic drainage because they do that too. They have like a little thing you put on after. They do like this one machine, and then you put a suit on, and it helps your lymph system drain all the yuck out.
I never even
It's
heard of
supposed
that.
to like help you burn fat. It's like cavitation device, I guess. And then they put you in the lymph suit. It's like, dang it. I wanted to do that. I wanted to try it. I really did. But so now that's out. Darn it. Can't go for any of the fun machines that they might use. What? To like make me look trim and fit without having to do all the working out.
Yeah, and you twins.
I know, right? It's like those stickers that you put across to your belly that's supposed to make you lose your belly. It make you lose your water weight, and then the next day it's back. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, she has the... Oh, yeah, I've seen those for people with CP. Where to begin? I need that lately. I've been like kind of... but I think it's my reflux doing that.
And you see the machine that like shake you up like you're like drink or something.
Yeah, they have the one
you
that
put
you
it around your waist and they shake you up.
Oh, the old-fashioned one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to call those the butt belt.
Yeah, the butt belts.
You put it down down on your butt, and your butt go.
Yeah.
Here's the technique that I do for the girlfriend is she will actually like support herself from the bed to the floor. Her head is at the floor, and then you tap on her back
Mm-hmm.
from the neck all the way down. You keep
Mhm.
doing that on both sides all the way down the center. Then you stand up and you cough hard. Now, this is what a doctor told her to do. And you stand up and you cough as hard as you can, and it actually loosens that stuff up. Where she has COPD,
Mm-hmm.
it works. It
Oh
works really
wow.
well. And so she tried it on me because every time this year, every year I get bronchitis.
Oh
They never
yeah.
said I had COPD or anything, but yeah, I mean that's actually one of the symptoms of it.
Yeah. It
And
is. My
so we
brother had
tried it on
bronchitis.
me, and it actually helped a whole lot. Felt
Yeah.
a whole lot better for a few hours.
Yeah. My brother had bronchitis kind of chronically,
Yeah, it's
and
chronic.
then it went into COPD.
Yeah, so I've had it for years. That's what it is chronic, and
It's,
it's like clockwork. I could tell you
yeah.
every as soon as November gets here,
Yeah,
it'll
that's
come out.
good.
Yeah.
Some years it's manageable. Other years it's like just bury me now, please bury me now. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm dying.
That's awful.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, your mom had that too? She had the bronchitis before the COPD. Yeah.
yeah.
But hers always started in August.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to have the November allergies too, really bad, and get sick in November. It's usually like the dust in the house, but also right before that, isn't that fall allergies is ragweed
Mm-hmm.
usually? Yeah,
Um,
pretty sure.
that's something too. Well, we have plans to live together, so have to decide what I'm going to do about the cats because cat dander is another problem with people
Oh
who have
yeah,
COPD, and I
Yeah.
want them to be comfortable, but it's also like they're family. The cats are
yeah.
so
Maybe you can keep just one.
that's probably
Courtney, I
that's
gotta
what
share
we're,
this. This should make
what
you
we're leaning
smile.
towards.
This should make everybody
November.
smile.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're cute.
That's what I need right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
horrible. That's so cute.
Okay, I thought that would make your guys' day.
They,
A friend of mine just private messaged it to me.
That's adorable.
I saw it on Facebook.
That's
Yeah,
so
I have a feeling it's going to be going all over Facebook. He just private messaged it to me. I also got the one about the pumpkin pie with a model of the pickup truck on it, and it's like it's doing a burnout. It's the whipped cream going all the way around the pumpkin pie. I just got that one again this year.
cute. That's pretty, accurate. I could use an adjustment too. This one place I went to, they got a bump out of my neck that had been there for, I don't know, like years.
nice.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Although, they were quite the shisty office because they took like x-rays of my back and they made it look like I had a C curve and everything. And then my doctor, I was telling him about like, I'm really having problems with my lower back. Can we just make sure it's just the fibro? Can we just, do an x-ray? Well, he has an x-ray in office. I had no C curve at all in his x-ray, like, because he could do it right there. And I was like,
Wow.
son of a.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I've
Sure.
noticed that a lot of my back problems have eased up since I just eliminated a pillow. I sleep just flat.
Mm.
Some nights I have to sleep on my side, but for the most part, I sleep flat on my back, and I've
No, I can't
noticed
sleep
a lot
like
of
that.
pain.
Yeah, I sleep like with 4 pillows because if not, I cannot breathe.
Yeah. I sleep on my left side because it's the side that you sleep on if you have reflux.
Mhm.
The other side, it makes the reflux come out.
Yeah, I always sleep on my left side.
Yeah. And then I sleep with the pillow between my
I
knees.
can't
Because
I can't sleep on my left side. If I sleep on my left side, sometimes I'm like waking up, throwing up.
Throwing up?
Yeah,
Really? On your left?
I'm always on my right side.
I wonder if your body's flipped. If you're one of those people that they open you up
I
and
thought about it. I don't know.
I wonder.
And my wife sleeps with 4 pillows besides the one under her head. One between her knees, one under her side between her hip and her rib cage, a little small one, and then she has a long tube one she has up underneath, and another one. Yeah, it's funny. In the middle of the night when she goes to roll over from right side to left side, it's covers go flying off, pillows go moving. She gets over, pulls it back over, and about 30 seconds later she starts.
Yeah, I just have the one. I use it for both my elbow and my knee.
Try to sleep with the pillow between my legs, but it only gives me more pain.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It helps my knees. If my knees are together, I'm very uncomfortable. Like while I'm sleeping, the bone on bone.
Yeah, my wife says that, and also by spreading the thighs apart a little bit, it helps with the pelvis.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And she told me straight up, this is from 3 kids. Go, okay, no argument. I could not handle that.
Yeah,
you did it. It's whatever you need.
Yep.
Shame on you, Gil.
Well, I give her whatever she needs.
Give her whatever.
I want all. It's like yes, dear. Whatever you need, get it. I don't care. I have no problem with paying for it.
Yeah, I was laying in Malachi wanted me to lay on his bed tonight. He's like, go, like, take a nap. And so I went in my bed and I was like, okay, that sounds great. And he's like, no, and he's jumping on me. And he's trying to pull me off my bed. And I was like, what, you want mommy to lay on your bed? Yeah. I forget what he said. Take a nap, maybe again. And so I went in there and I'm like, man, this kid needs like a cover on his bed because he's got one of those mattresses that's in case you have an accident, but he needs like something else because you can feel the springs. Because I think it was Hannah's before his. So he needs something. Maybe he'll sleep better if I get him something.
Sometimes, for the kids across the street, my wife went and bought my daughter a bunch of the good quality under the sheet pads for that, to block everything, the heavy duty rubber ones and stuff. But she's thinking maybe this next year to go under that pad, she's going to get one of those little pill topper things to go underneath there to give it a more cush.
Yeah, that's what he needs. He needs something like that, or the foam or whatever.
Yeah,
they have the waterproof pads too.
You can buy the blow up mattress down. It's rubber and
he broke one when we were on vacation. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The boys like to poke things into the mattress.
Yeah, and they like to jump on the mattresses and stuff, and that's what he did. He jumped on it until it gave up the ghost. And then he ended up having to sleep in with Hannah and I in our big blow up. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah. Traveling with him is a challenge, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's your squirrel.
He's my squirrel. Yep. Definitely with the car seat lately.
Oh, we got 12 still watching. We got 26 thumbs ups.
Yep. Hot.
And it's now midnight.
You're drinking. What do you expect?
I want some lip gloss. My lips are so dry. Heck, I'm in Florida. I don't even understand why my nose is like dry like it is up north. Like around the edges. It's probably allergies.
Could be.
But I hate using the nasal spray. But
Hey, Cameron.
Hey, Cameron, thanks for coming in. That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Monty. Hey, Monty.
Hey, Monty. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, Green Granny. Hey, Monty. What's up? Having a lively discussion about the candles that they were making.
They smell delicious.
Yeah, especially
And
when
they
you
lit you up.
drink them. They light you up. I seriously thought they were really candles. I was like, oh, I didn't know she made candles.
I don't.
She drinks them.
Yeah, she drinks them.
Somebody else makes them. And just she drinks them.
Her bartender. In-house bartender. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have added a wish list to my Amazon account, and it's I've been going through and picking out all these things for candle making. Like the little things like for Halloween, the turkey, the Santa Claus, the snowman, you know. And I was thinking about, because my wife just keeps on collecting all these candles from people. Because she knows I was trying to make some candles, just some emergency candles, and she's got about 4 big boxes, like your prayer-sized boxes full of candles. It's like, hey, I can just melt those down and pour them in the molds and sell them at the farmer's market.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like what Bob has on his channel. Makes all those candles with all the different scraps.
Hey, Moon.
But yeah, making them into actual molds, maybe.
Moon over Miami. Or mom. Moon over Miami could be mom.
Mauve? Mauve over Miami?
If you abbreviate it, it's mom.
Oh, yes. Actually, it's mom.
My son has been saying, Mama.
Oh,
it's killing me. I love it, but at the same time, it makes me feel so sad. Like,
I know.
They learn ways to work on your.
But Hannah was only 3 months old, and she started doing mum, that sound right before I went back to work. And I had to leave her with my mom and had to go back to work.
Aww.
I was like, oh. So I understand. I get it. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We celebrated his birthday again tonight because today was his actual birthday.
Aw. See, everybody did think they were candles. Good to see you too, Monty. Oh my gosh.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's their.
Well, then that's what they are.
Of course. Legally, we are calling them candles.
Even in WhatsApp, start asking her if they made from real apples, the candles.
Yes.
They are.
Mm-hmm. Real apples, real cinnamon.
Real alcohol.
Definitely. It's the alcohol burning candle.
Oh,
they have those.
The gas station over here will be loading their alcohol into the liquor store part of it tomorrow. So
I told you I found liquor like right on the regular shelves in Walmart. Somebody had somehow snuck like, I don't know if it was Jim Beam, I forget which liquor it was, with like a glass, like one of those gift sets. And they put it right in with all the like shower stuff that's like for Christmas. I had to like do a couple takes on it. I'm like, that sure looks like real liquor. Is that really a shower gel?
Now, do any of you have a Walmart that has a liquor store built into the side
Yeah.
of it?
That's what we have. I don't know how they got the
okay.
liquor in, like walked it in. It had to be
Ours still does. Like the Danville Walmart sells beer and coolers, and
Oh
wine
yeah, we had that.
that in the back towards the dairy. But they just added about a year ago. They added the liquor store on the right hand side of the store,
Mhm.
which I've seen them on the left.
Ours is on the outside. It's not connected.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
there's no way.
Even
Other
is where
than
you can buy alcohol in the supermarket, but they don't allow to sell you after 11.
Yeah. But the weird thing is here, I don't know if it's just a Kentucky thing, but like on Sunday they don't sell alcohol.
They used to
So
not
weird.
sell alcohol before a certain time on Sunday. They
That's
still
what I
did
always
later.
thought
I
it
know
was.
they had like I don't know. Maybe they waited until football was over. I don't know. Yeah, it was like you couldn't
I don't
sell
know.
it.
I could see hard liquor maybe, but why beer and wine? I mean,
Gets
no.
people drunk.
Yeah, usually there's a sign that says no hard liquor and on Sunday, but you can still buy beer and wine.
Yeah. I don't know. Kentucky's just so backwards.
That's
with
what it
some
was.
things.
After 1 p.m., we had that. They sell it here after 1 p.m. And her part of the state gets it after 1 p.m. You're going to have to move, Barry. Where the begin said they get it after 1. That's what it is. It's after the church crowds get home so they can swing by and pick up their alcohol, Gary. You're right.
Yeah, that way they show up at church sober. They pick it up on the way home so they can deal with the kids.
I love Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. It's good. It's been a while since I had it, but it's good.
I like
Can't
Stubbs.
tell you the last time I had any. Usually
Stubbs.
get Sweet Baby Ray's.
I used to do Sweet Baby Ray's. Then I found Stubbs.
I used to have
The on the
whiskey.
Sweet Baby's Rays, one of the main ingredients in it is the high fructose corn
That's
syrup.
why I stopped. Yeah.
Now, if you get just plain old Ray's barbecue sauce, it's no sugar added, no high fructose corn syrup, and it's fabulous.
Yeah. Stubbs
Not
is
all,
like
not all stores will carry it. They'll carry the Sweet Baby's Rays because people go for that. But the plain old Rays, same with it, but it doesn't have any of the sugar in it.
What were you going to say, Yos?
I used to have a bottle of whiskey from my grandfather from 1940s.
Wow.
I don't know where it is now. Yeah, it was 778. If you know the whiskey 778.
I don't.
778 or 777, something like that.
Seagram 7?
No, it was written 778, nothing else.
I don't know that one. But I don't know a lot of alcohol though.
Well,
I learned it on I learned it on this channel.
they bring it from South America.
Man, you are full of
You got sniped. You got sniped, Courtney.
I meant I learned about candles. I learned about candles is what I meant.
Yeah,
That's
that's what it is. I learned about whiskey sours the other day from you.
I know, right?
He bring it.
Those were good. Too good, unfortunately.
He bring it to Israel from South America.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't know about it then, probably. It's a South American thing.
Yeah. When I used to work construction, I learned all sorts of stuff about alcohol. Didn't understand a word of it, but they taught me all sorts of names of drinks and everything else. Harvey Wallbangers and all the rest of them stuff. And I'm like,
mainly in Spanish. Mainly in Spanish.
It was at the pizza place, Garden State Gardener. I never had one before, so I don't know if they're like a typical whiskey sour. It was good.
There's some.
And then they brought me something
names
else. I was like, no, I don't like this. Give me another one of those instead. That was a mistake.
All right, Cameron. Cool.
That's great, Cameron. Sorry, and we're sitting here talking about that. Oh, 777, was it Brandy, OC?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know my drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, her mom was bartender. That's how she knows.
Oh, nice.
I just get the feeling that our quiet little town is not going to be so quiet after that liquor store opens fully.
Yeah.
You know, you go in the gas station part, they have all the beer you can stand.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they opened up 5 new coolers, which had always been there. Nobody noticed them. Apparently, they were covered up with a
Glenn.
glass wall.
Hey, Glenn.
So, yeah, I expect the law to be, at the gas station a lot more than what it is now.
I kind of figured that, Cameron, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Hey, you're saving money. Cameron, you're saving money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And your liver.
Yeah.
The first one was fine. The second one just put me to sleep. I had to keep sitting down in the mall and just sit there. I wasn't drunk. I was just like,
Whoops.
makes me wonder about my blood sugar. Definitely.
Well, maybe it was the lemon.
The
lemon or the...
in it, maybe.
Do you see Janice's question for you?
Where to
Barry?
begin? Yes, it was wet before that.
Who you calling a hoe, Glenn? I'm just playing with you. That was pretty funny. Who you calling a hoe?
Ho to you too.
Oh, let's see. The O and the I are right next to each other on the keyboard, and he missed. He missed.
Also, where to begin? Technically, that's the next county over, but that happens to be 3 miles from me, so
that's hilarious.
Like a very fine line between my county and the next. So my county will probably never be wet, ever.
Hey, Doc.
My husband, when I met him, had all these Christmas decorations, right? I don't know where the hell he got this Santa Claus, but the Santa Claus was like 3 of them stacked on top of each other. It's like a little figurine, and underneath it just said "ho." Where the hell did you get this thing at?
Oh, they reversed it. Instead of having Santa Claus with a ho, 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 it was ho, Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. That's cute. That's cute.
Probably like a white elephant gift, maybe? Like you ever go to those where you do the gift exchange?
I don't know, but every time we pull it out, I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's
That's
the ho.
cute.
Ho.
The other hose fell
Oh,
off.
speaking about Santa Claus, have you heard they got the new movie coming out? The Santa Claus of Tim Allen, number 4.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. It's very good.
I like Tim Allen. I think he's a good dude.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a cocaine trafficker.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
You cannot say that.
Or you live and you
He's
become
a good dude.
Hollywood actor. Make money. He even had the mustache for one too in the picture.
So he looked like a pimp cocaine trafficker?
Yeah.
1970s porno.
Mm-hmm, pretty much.
Bow wow.
He probably supplied pornos. Who knows?
Well, they smuggle drugs and all kinds of stuff. So
Tim Allen porno on black market.
Yeah.
That should be a fun movie. Yes. Yeah. The Tim Allen porno. Yeah. I'm sure you have to look for that, LG.
I think Dr. P found it. It's Police menage a trois. Yep. I think that was the Santa Claus, though. Is that usually? Yeah.
I don't know, Janice. I just don't see county becoming a wet county, and God help us if it does. There's no law that says you can't buy alcohol from a wet county and bring it into a dry, but you can't sell it as a bootlegger, and
Yeah.
that does happen here.
I'm surprised there's even dry counties.
I know.
Christ.
Oh my God.
Well, there are semi-dry counties where you can go and buy the closed bottle from the state store,
Mhm.
but they can't sell it in any restaurants, bars, or anyplace else.
Oh, okay. I wonder if PA had those then. Because I remember a
that's the
long
way
time
Utah
ago.
they used to call it the state store. Everyone would go down to the state store
Yeah.
to buy their
remember
alcohol to take home for their parties.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that when I was little. They went to the state
My
store. and
county
got-
doesn't even have that.
We have state liquor stores here too. They have higher alcohol content. Like,
Mm.
you can't get the higher alcohol contents in Walmart and stuff like that. You have to go to a state liquor store for that.
Court, do they still have the sign that looks very Ohio-ish? Like this is an Ohio alcohol, establishment? It's like
No, they have them inside Giant Eagles here, which is a grocery store. You can just walk in.
oh, so they're not standalone.
Yeah.
Okay, because like in Milford, Ohio, down south there by Cincinnati, it's very plain that it's in your face that this is a state alcohol store. I mean, it has the Ohio logo and everything.
It's so weird because it does say liquor store, but when you're down south, like you're in South Carolina, they don't call them liquor store; they call them package stores.
What?
Okay.
Gotta go in and get a package. It's just
You gotta
loaded
go in,
with-
you gotta get a package.
I guess that's
Yeah.
what they used to tell their wives.
Doesn't
Go and
take
get
the
a
kids
package.
very long to realize what the package is. So that kind of blew that idea out of the water. That's probably what it was. They didn't want to say liquor; they call it package store, so the kids don't know.
Yeah. Where
Kids
daddy's
aren't dumb.
going into. Mm-hmm.
What's the brown paper bag, Dad?
Why is it shaped like a can? Got pop.
It's got varnish in here.
It's a little
That's it.
old English.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what
talking
it's
about
doing.
furniture polish.
I thought you meant that cologne.
Oh, that's interesting though, Courtney, because now you got me wondering if Kentucky has state liquor stores.
They do. I worked at one.
Oh, okay.
It's not state. It was owned by a person.
But
Yeah, I used to work in a liquor store in Kentucky for a little while.
Yeah, some of them are going to privately owned, but they're still
Joe.
heavily regulated by the state.
I
Night,
know the
Joe.
ones.
Night, Joe.
Night, Joe.
Joe. I know the ones in Lexington. Boy, they really keep an eye on them.
I actually worked at a liquor store literally right off of Fort Campbell Boulevard.
Yeah. I wouldn't work at one. There's no way. But yeah, I just know nothing good is going to come out of this over here. We have some characters in this town.
That's hilarious, Shawnee.
Wow, that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So funny. What kind of freezies do you get at the beer store?
Well, they make those too.
The beer store may be 7-Eleven.
True.
Good old
Charm.
7-Eleven. By the way, for one of my door dashes, I had to go into a 7-Eleven. It was pretty scary.
Oh no.
Was it shady?
No. Yeah, it was completely shady. And I go in, and the person ordered ice cream, Oreos, and something else. I wanted it to her house.
Tell me you're high without telling me you're high.
Exactly. So anyway, I delivered it to a really nice house. I got there and I couldn't see their address on the door. And I texted them and I said, "Do you have a gated driveway and a really nice front door?" And they're like, "Yes, that's me."
I'm the one who wanted 7-Eleven burritos.
Stuff is gonna be at your door.
Because I have a fancy house doesn't mean that I like to, slum it once in a while with a burrito in hand.
You'll be surprised what people order through DoorDash, and it's so freaking expensive. Like one night, somebody just ordered mozzarella sticks, just ordered that through a gas station, and we had to deliver it. They paid us $13 to deliver it. I can't imagine how much they really paid for some mozzarella sticks.
That would be me. I love mozzarella sticks.
Dude, like,
things away.
It was either a pregnant woman or somebody who was super high at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Well, you never know. You never know when the munchies are
Coming home drunk. Coming home.
Depends of the state. Maybe it's high pregnant women.
Maybe.
60 more.
It's fun to see what people order though in the middle of the night. That's like fun. I'm like, wow, you just ordered this? Like, really? It shocks me. It shocks me.
Yeah, Where to Begin Ours does too. It asks you now, like if you order from a restaurant or someplace, it'll ask you if you want something from 7-Eleven.
I go to liquor stores too. I go to liquor stores, 7-Elevens, gas stations, everywhere.
Massage parlors? No,
I don't go there. Thanks. That would be in Akron, and I don't DoorDash in Akron.
Here, I brought you her.
Yeah, where to begin?
Sorry, I don't deliver happy endings, Carol.
She loved you a long time. With your ice cream from 7-Eleven.
You'd be surprised when people order Shawnee Shab. It's nuts.
Have you been drinking?
No. No. That's my medicine kicking in.
I guess.
Well, that's the thing about
more like
Shawnee. I mean, you don't know what you're going to crave until you get them. You're in that, you're put in that position. It's like suddenly your body says, mozzarella sticks, lots of them, or Doritos,
loaded chili fries.
Yeah, loaded chili fries. Oh, that sounds good, actually.
Loaded chili fries on a hot dog.
Yeah.
Loaded chili fries. Yes, that's
even a crappy cheeseburger from Shell Station up the road. It's like been under the heat lamp too long.
Oh my God! Back in the day, though, I got a story to tell you. Okay, so this guy I used to work with, I worked at McDonald's like when I was in college, going to college. So this poor guy, he had just broke up with his girlfriend. So me and my best friend decided to just take him out. So we took him out dancing, right? And he got washed, completely washed. So I tried to get him in my car and I couldn't because he kept falling out.
Oh God.
I tried to push him in and he kept, oh, look, I got more.
Dang it.
Another candle.
He delivers. Hey, Dustin.
No, there's.
Dustin's looking for a good time tonight. Here, honey.
Oh, you didn't have it in that one. Okay.
Are you paying for that?
Perfect.
What?
Looking for a
What
good time. So you're paying for that?
Are you paying for that DoorDash?
Something about DoorDash. I didn't hear it.
That's
the link of DoorDash that we got that you just received.
Oh yeah, he DoorDashed me. Charge that to my account. But anyway, we kept pushing him back in the car. It was horrible, whatever. So we dropped him off at his house, what I thought was his house. I don't know, because he was so drunk he couldn't tell me where he lived. But it was funny because he was with groups of people jumping up and down. He had beer. He was feeling so good. I'm like, okay, so we got to drop him off. We were all just friends, so we just dropped him off at his house, whatever. Drove away. The next day, he didn't show up for work, and he got fired.
Oh, no.
Oops.
Poor man, without a girlfriend and now out of job. That's horrible.
Well,
Yeah, I'm out of that.
no one
zone.
like put the drink down the throat.
True.
Yeah, I'm outside of that zone of any delivery. In fact, Walmart won't even, like, they'll do a regular delivery, like, when you order something from Walmart.com.
Yeah.
But like as far as groceries, bringing them to me, they won't even go. It's only 12 miles,
Like that's too
Anyway.
deep in the forest. That's where the aliens that probe live.
I'll send them a note. So I promise I'll keep the aliens at bay. You just bring it to the door.
From the aliens.
I'll even meet them at the bottom of the hill. Just for God's sakes, bring me something.
What about the Sasquatch?
Sasquatch can answer it for me. He can carry a lot of stuff. He's big.
Hey, if Sasquatch wants to come to my door, I'll give him some apple cinnamon candles.
There you go. And a Slim Jim. Apparently they like those.
Yes.
Well, speaking about pulling the air out your chest.
All right.
Yep.
I got to hit the hay here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go soon too. I don't know what is wrong with me tonight.
Yeah. So it's been fun, Corky, Barry, Carol, Yossi,
Leave your
everyone
gear.
inside chat. Have fun and don't do anything that I wouldn't do 3 times.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do it 4.
Sasquatch is going to come to my door, and I'm going to give him drinks. And apparently, if you don't give him a Slim Jim, you're messing with the Squatch, and you don't want to do that. So.
Yeah. He'll settle for beef jerky, though, I heard. But it's got to be like the right one.
I don't need a haircut too. It's getting wild. It's all over the place now.
Funny, Glenn. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm going to have to go. I keep like inadvertently yawning.
Yeah, I'm actually going to end the chat anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling good today, and I don't want to push it. So
good idea.
I'll be feel better tomorrow, though, Courtney.
Yeah.
For real.
It's a change.
For reals.
For reals.
Totally.
Yossi, I hope your foot stops bothering you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, y'all.
Thanks.
It was weird. We didn't have Bob. We didn't have Star tonight.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird day, night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the WhatsApp, no?
Yeah, I thought so. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you Friday at noon for the Blue Ribbon Candy Show. We're going to be doing that. And we will see you all next time. Peace out.
Peace out.